Welcome to your science lesson. This week we will be talking about winter. Over the course of the next 4 weeks, we will be talking about all 4 different seasons. This week we are learning about winter. I understand how changes in the season affect the earth. Let's watch our anticipatory set.
Here we go. 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 Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the spring with the rain pouring down. Here comes the spring with the flowers in the ground. Here comes the spring with the rainbow in the sky. Here comes the spring to bring new life. Here comes the spring with the rain pouring down. Here comes the spring with the flowers in the ground. Here comes the spring with the rainbow in the sky. Here comes the spring to bring new life. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the summer with the heat from the sun. Here comes the summer with the kids having fun. Here comes the summer with the warm breeze. Here comes the summer with the trees so green. Here comes the summer with the heat from the sun. Here comes the summer with the kids having fun. Here comes the summer with the warm breeze. Here comes the summer with the trees so green. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the fall with the leaves changing color. Here comes the fall with the climate getting cooler. Here comes the fall with the leaves falling down. Here comes the fall with the wind blowing loud. Here comes the fall with the leaves changing color. Here comes the fall with the climate getting cooler. Here comes the fall with the leaves falling down. Here comes the fall with the wind blowing loud. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here comes the winter with the ice and the snow. Here comes the winter with the freezing cold. Here comes the winter with the days getting shorter. Here comes the winter with the nights getting longer. Here comes the winter with the ice and the snow. Here comes the winter with the freezing cold. Here comes the winter with the days getting shorter. Here comes the winter with the nights getting longer. Here we go. Seasons of the year. 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 Here we go. Seasons of the year.
Based on that anticipatory set, what do you think we're going to learn about today? There's a hint on this page. Do you think we're going to learn about fire, seasons, or doctors? Which one? Seasons. We are going to learn about seasons today. All right, I need your help. I need you to help me blow away these snowflakes so we can see our science safety rules. Can you help me? Let's start with this one. Ready? Blow it away. Oh, I blew so hard that this one fell off. Wow. Great job. Maybe you blew that one out. Listen to your teacher. Well, that is a very important rule. Okay, let's see. Let's blow out another one. It's hard to say which one's going to go next. Oh, let's see. It was this one. Interact nicely with the materials. That's a very important science safety rule. All right, let's get rid of one of these. Investigate the materials. Great job. One more snowflake. Let's find our last science safety rule. All experiments are done with a teacher. Great job helping me find those science safety rules. Let's watch our science safety video.
Smell indirectly by wafting. Don't smell chemicals directly. Don't eat or drink in the laboratory.
Stop.
Don't wear loose items, including hair and clothes. Wear safety goggles. Don't take off safety goggles. Read instructions before mixing chemicals. Don't randomly mix chemicals. Never pour chemicals back into the original container.
No. Don't pour it back.
Let the instructor clean up broken glass. Never pick up broken glass with your bare hands. No horseplay in the lab. Wash eyes for 20 minutes immediately when exposed to chemicals. Always be safe in lab.
Now we are going to talk about a repeated storyline in our vocabulary for this lesson. Our repeated storyline is, it is cold in the winter. And here are some of our vocabulary words. Seasons, snow, winter. Let's make a KWL chart about winter. What do we already know? What do we already know? Let's blow away this cloud and find out. There are 4 seasons. That's right, we do know that. Do you remember that from our anticipatory set? Winter, spring, summer, fall. There are 4 seasons. What do we wonder about winter? What is the temperature like in the winter? I wonder that. What is the temperature like in the winter? Maybe you already know. Maybe you don't. Let's continue our lesson and hopefully by the end we will be able to answer this question. This week we are talking about winter. Winter begins on December 21st and ends on March 19th. Here we have a calendar. December 21st is circled in red. Here we have another calendar. March 19th is circled in red. During the winter season, humans celebrate many different holidays. Let's watch this video about holidays around the world.
Subscribe to our channel, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up for more. Meaning and special ways to celebrate. Friends and families gather together on holidays. Food, games, gifts, prayer, singing, and telling stories may all be part of the celebrations. Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year celebrates springtime. Many of this holiday's traditions are meant to bring good luck in the new year. People put good luck sayings in their homes. They make sure their homes are very clean. Red and orange are the colors of the Chinese New Year. People wear these colors to keep bad luck away. Young people receive money wrapped in red paper. Special foods such as oranges are also thought to bring good luck. Holi. Holi is a Hindu holiday. It celebrates the end of winter and the beginning of spring. Holi is a time to laugh and play. People build bonfires during this holiday. The ashes from the bonfires are thought to bring good luck. Color is a big part of the Holi celebration. People decorate their homes with bright colors. Everyone wears colorful clothing. Friends toss colored powder and colored water on each other. Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr. Ramadan is a special month for Muslims. They honor their faith with thoughts and prayer. People do not eat or drink while the sun is up during Ramadan. After the sun sets, friends and family have a meal together. The holiday of Eid al-Fitr happens at the end of Ramadan. This holiday may last for 1, 2, or 3 days. People gather in a large group and offer a special prayer. Families have a feast and give gifts. They also give money to people in need. Day of the Dead. On Day of the Dead, people remember loved ones who have died. This fall celebration comes from Mexico and lasts for 3 days. People clean up the graves of loved ones. Some families have picnics at the graves.
Those were some very interesting holidays around the world. During the winter season, temperatures can be freezing cold. In North Carolina, it can snow during the winter. Let's watch a video of snowfall. You can use your eyes to see the video. If you look at the video, you will see snow falling down. You can use your ears to hear the video. If you listen, you can hear the sound of snow falling. If you like, you can touch some ice at home. Ice has a very similar touch to snow because snow is frozen water. Let's read a story. The title of this story is Bright Winter Light. It was written by Travis Schaefer and illustrated by Carla Thiel and Brad Balanix. It's hard to see on this screen, but I hope I got it right. We know the author writes the words and the illustrator draws the pictures. The repeated storyline for this story is It is cold in the winter. Every time you see this yellow star, I want you to tell me the repeated storyline. Let's get started. It is a dark, cold winter night, but the sky is bright. A young reindeer is lost. It needs to find the bright winter light in the sky. It will lead the reindeer to its family. I have a question for you. Did you hear two adjectives to describe the winter night? What were they? Help me list them. Dark and cold. Those are two adjectives used in the first sentence to describe the winter night. Do you see the repeated storyline? What's our repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's turn the page. The reindeer is in a very thick forest. It is hard to see the sky. The reindeer cannot find the bright winter light. Do you see the yellow star? What's our repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's keep reading and turn the page. The reindeer sees a fox running in the dark. It runs fast between the trees. The reindeer tries to keep up, but it is too dark and the fox is too fast. I have a question for you. What animal did the reindeer see running in the forest? A fox. Great job. Do you see the yellow star? What's our repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's turn the page and keep reading. The fox leaves footprints in the snow. The reindeer follows the footprints to a frozen lake. The reindeer sees the bright winter light on the other side of the frozen lake. I have a question for you. What did the fox leave in the snow? He left footprints in the snow. That's right. Do you see the yellow star? That means we have a repeated storyline. What's a repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's turn the page and keep reading. The frozen lake is icy under the reindeer's hooves. It is hard for the reindeer to walk on the ice. The reindeer slips and falls. Let's keep reading. Turn the page. A large bear comes out from the forest. The bear uses its claws to cross the frozen lake. The claws help the bear grip onto the ice. I have a question for you. Does the bear slip on the ice? Yes or no? No, the bear does not slip on the ice because he has his claws. They help him grip the ice while he crosses the frozen river. Let's turn the page. The bear helps the reindeer cross the frozen lake. The reindeer rides on the back of the bear. The bear carries the young reindeer to the other side of the lake. Do you see that yellow star? What's a repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's turn the page and keep reading. The reindeer sees the bright winter light at the top of the steep hill. The reindeer must climb the hill, but there are many roots, rocks, and fallen trees. The reindeer cannot find a safe path up the hill. I have a question for you. Can you name the 3 things that are in the way of the reindeer climbing up the hill? Help me name them. Roots, rocks, and fallen trees. Great job. Do you see the yellow star? What's our repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's turn the page and keep reading. An acorn falls from the branch of a tree. The reindeer looks up and sees a squirrel. The squirrel is a good climber. I have a question for you. Is the squirrel a good climber? Yes or no? Yes, the squirrel is a good climber. There's our yellow star. It is cold in the winter. The squirrel helps the reindeer climb the steep hill. The squirrel is small and can fit through tight spaces. The squirrel looks for the best path. Do you see the yellow star? What's our repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's turn the page and keep reading. The squirrel guides the reindeer on a safe path to the top of the hill. The reindeer sees an owl flying toward the bright winter light. I have a question for you. What animal is flying toward the bright winter light? The owl is flying toward the bright winter light. Great job. There's our yellow star. Our repeated storyline is, it is cold in the winter. Let's turn the page and keep reading. The reindeer loses sight of the owl, but she still hears it hooting. Hoot, hoot. The reindeer follows the sound of the owl. Hoot, hoot. I have a question for you. What sense is the reindeer using to hear the hooting? Is she using her hearing or is she using her smell? Which one? She is using her hearing to hear the hoot hoot of the owl. Great job. Do you see the yellow star? What is our repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Great job. Let's turn the page and keep reading. The sound of the owl leads the young reindeer to an open space in the forest where the bright winter light shines. Below the light is the young reindeer's family. I have a question for you. Who is waiting for the reindeer below the winter light? His family. Do you see the yellow star? What is our repeated storyline? It is cold in the winter. Let's turn the page and keep reading. The young reindeer joins her family. She followed the bright winter light. With a little help from her forest friends, she found her way back home. The end. All right. So we already know that there are 4 seasons. We wondered, what is the temperature like in the winter? Now let's talk about what we learned. Let's blow away this cloud and see if we've learned an answer to this question. The temperature in the winter is cold. Do you remember that from our repeated storyline? I hope you learned a lot about winter during this lesson, but I especially hope that you learned that winter is cold. That was part 1 of our winter lesson. Join me next time for part 2 of our winter lesson, where we'll talk about our senses and we'll make connections to our home, community, and world. I'll see you next time.